Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. This is Sananda. Always wonderful to be here with you. To be able to share, to be able to give messages, timely messages. And that is the most important thing here, that these messages that are coming through all the many different sources, whether it is I myself or Brother Ashta or beloved Archangel Michael or whoever it might be coming through the many different sources that we use at this time, they are all important messages. And they are all timely and meaningful, especially to those that they would reach, those that would respond or resonate to these words. Not everyone, of course, would resonate to our words. We are reaching a percentage of the population, and we know that. And more have been, what you would say, coming aboard, becoming aware of these messages, becoming awakened. And that is the process that is going on now, this awakening. This awakening is happening in many different waves through many different processes. But, now today I am here to share with all of you an announcement that has recently come out from myself, through a different source, but it is important and a very timely message as well. For what is happening now? There are many people across the planet that are coming into an awakening stages, and there are many who are still asleep. But there are those that would be considered the cabal, the ones that you call the dark ones, or many call the dark ones. We do not like that terminology necessarily, so we will just use the cabal here. And they have been having their way for a very long time. And as you know, their way is coming to an end, and they know that as well. And they have been doing everything that they can to postpone and prolong their particular lifestyle that they have created here. But that lifestyle now for them is coming to an end. It is time now that they relinquish their power. Now you might be saying, how can this be possible? They have been in power for a very long time. And yes, that is true, they have been in power for a long time, but there are many forces at work to end that power, to bring as many of them as possible into the light. And that is happening now. Many are coming into the light now. Many are turning. There are still quite a few though that are not. And we have waited patiently to allow them the process of bringing forth what you would call the, hold one moment, we're having somewhat of a disconnect here. We need to re-establish. There is a process going on, and this process is a continuing movement of consciousness. And these particular cabal are coming to the point where they are beginning and knowing they have to relinquish their hold on humanity. And that is happening more and more. But you see, it is time now for all of this to begin to be revealed. It is time for disclosure. We have waited for them to provide the disclosure themselves, and that has not occurred. So we are now taking what you might call the bull by the horns, and we are moving ahead with disclosure. We are moving ahead with showing ourselves. No, not my ship, the New Jerusalem, not yet, certainly, although it is being shown in the skies. You can see it if you know what you are looking for. But the many ships that are out there will begin to reveal themselves, for it has been decreed that it is time now. We can no longer wait for those who would announce, your leaders, your world leaders, to make this announcement. For they have shown that they are not wanting to do that. They are not ready to do that. But as we make ourselves known throughout the planet in more and more sightings, and we have already been doing this, but it is going to increase exponentially now. There will be so many sightings that those in power will no longer be able to say those are balloons, or that is an anomaly of some type, or it is a cloud structure that you are seeing, or whatever it might be that they come up with. Swamp gas, we've heard also. It will no longer be possible when not only hundreds but thousands and even into the millions will begin to witness these events happening in the skies. So truly keep your eyes on the skies. It has been said many times before, is now more true than ever. Look up at the skies and you may be amazed at what will show itself. For the veil, as you know, it has been dropping and will continue to disappear. And when it is gone entirely, there will be nothing then holding you back from seeing the truth, from knowing the truth. And certainly, as was said a long time ago and has been repeated many times, the truth shall set you free. And the truth is coming, my friends, my brothers and sisters. It is all around us now. It cannot be held back much longer and will not be held back much longer. We know that many of you are becoming disillusioned and frustrated and wondering when is all this going to change. And we have said many times the changes are already happening. They're happening within you. And you are bringing about the changes that are going to happen outside of you. First it must be within, so without. That is what is happening. You are all changing. You are all going through a shift of consciousness of movement into higher vibrations. And as you move into those higher vibrations you become aware of so much more that is beyond the earth, beyond the happenings here in the three-dimensional illusion. You become aware of many new vistas. And yes, there will be new colors and new sounds and new things revealing themselves to you. The earth is awakening. And the earth is awakening because of your awakening. You are the ones that have been creating this. Yes, you are the ones that have created everything here. And you are the ones that you have been waiting for. Not us here in the skies in our ships. Not those that are in the inner earth. Yes, we are all here to help, we are all here to guide, but we can only do so with your assistance, with your saying it is time now. And many of you have been saying please come be with us. Help us out of the quagmire that has been created here. And we have heard that call and we are answering that call now. The more and more that you can begin to believe, you will see. Put away the old ways of thinking, the old paradigm of seeing is believing. We want this to go out to the world, believing is seeing. And the more that you do that, the more that everyone begins to do that, you will create the very world that you have been dreaming about. Now is the time, my brothers and sisters. Now is the time to reach out to your brothers and sisters and help them understand all that is happening or will begin to happen. We will be showing ourselves more and more. You can count on that. The process is coming to an end. The experiment here on the earth is coming to an end and you are ready now for a new beginning. It is a beginning after the dawn. I am Sananda. My peace and love be with all of you.